guys, welcome back to another episode of the TastyDoom podcast. Without further ado, let's jump into another episode. At last we left off, you guys had found a boat, or gathered a boat, floating down the coastline to the east, finding a nice little cove about 2 miles from the town of Port Knot. You guys beach the boat and start your long trek into the gray lands of necrotic energy. You guys travel a day keeping the supplies behind you on the sled that you have bought. You guys find a nice little spot in the bottom of a ravine, taking your turns on each watch, but Ivan failing on his. Ivan, falling asleep during his watch, fails to notice the corpse mound that happens to pass by, but it does not find you guys. You guys wake up in the morning, giving Ivan the shit that he deserves. You guys set off on your next day. You guys find your way to the base of the mountain, with Paul leading you effortlessly towards the next town. You guys find a nice little spot to settle down, where Kovdar happens to focus on the incident that happened and summon a dome. You guys settle down in the dome comfortably, taking your long rest that you deserve. But as you wake up, a corpse mound had happened to find, smelling you out through the black dome that you now find yourselves in. But easily you cut down the mound, as it cannot attack you through the dome, but you can attack it. After dispensing with such a creature, you drop the dome and set on your next journey. You come around one of the ridges of the mountain and happen to find an altar built of the bones of humans and of other animals, and a black altar stained with blood and glowing runes in the center of it. Paul, your hatred towards the undead drives you forward towards this monstrosity. And you hack away at one of the obelisks. As you do, the skulls come alive and cackle at you. And as they do, a black energy erupts from the altar and assaults you. Kovdar, seeing the danger that you're in, jumps into the fight and attacks the altar itself. Taking each of your turns, you eventually do split the altar in half, cutting down the rest of the obelisk and destroying the desecration that this area has brought to the nature around it. You guys, seeing the night was coming, or that the night was approaching, you guys set off once again. You do find a cave in one of the small valleys of the mountain. You guys decide to investigate. The cave is shallow, but as you go back, you can see an you find an old ladder towards the back. Ivan, not waiting for you guys to prepare to go down into this old shaft, just jumps down, grabbing onto the wooden ladder, but it wasn't able to support his weight, as he fell face first down into the ground below. An undead zombie, its legs crippled, crawls onto him and tries to bite him. But Paul, with your quick actions, you tie off a rope and jump down, landing on top of this zombie and plunging your sword deep within its brain. With a short investigation, you each find a book and a bag of multiple gems. With your new discoveries of a very powerful tome, you decide to make rest within this cave as the sun finally sets. With the dome being formed once again, you each awake with the rays of sunlight creeping in through the front of the cave. What do you guys wish to do?
Should we explore farther into the mine, maybe?
We could.
I know we had this thing that we were supposed to meet a guy, but he didn't, necessarily specify a time, so... Are we really in a rush?
My only concern is leaving our water up here.
I mean, we got water skins, right? We'll be fine. It's not like we're gonna be in the mine forever.
What if something takes it?
We can cover up our water, like, disguise it some way. Surround it with rocks.
Cover the barrel with rocks.
Yeah.
You really want to go?
I mean, I don't really care, honestly, but
Personally, I do not want to spend any more time than I have to in this land.
Yeah, but what about under it?
It's probably worse down there.
There's just one zombie. There's zombie mounds up here.
Have you ever seen a zombie by itself?
Yeah, just right down there.
Have I
That's
ever
my
seen a
point.
zombie by itself as a talon, knowledge-wise? The guy probably fell down the ladder and broke his legs. Who knows?
Wasn't I pretty sure that's what happened?
I have not been listening. I'm sorry.
Wow. Who's the DM again?
I don't know.
What
Jason?
a dick.
Okay. What were you talking about?
It's not even worth talking about. Our DM's not even gonna listen to us.
We were talking about important things that you didn't listen to.
Yeah, and I am trying to make sure
Hold on.
that you have things.
Words in my brain. They're getting in my mouth.
So the biggest thing I need to know is, are you guys going to investigate this old mine shaft or this old cave? Or are you going to set back out into the Necrotic Wake?
I could take a quick peek inside the mine.
How many mines do you know that you could just take a quick peek?
Many mines. Yes, many.
Yes, like the mine that we went to.
You are not with us, Paul, but the last time we went into a
Sorry,
mine,
yeah.
one of us died.
Yeah, what he said. Chucked off a cliff by a dragon.
Man, it didn't even try to talk to you or anything.
Oh, it did. Oh, it did.
A little bit of metagaming there.
I tried to talk to it anyway.
Well, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
What do you want to do, Ivan?
I mean, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to spend a ton of time in the cave. If we can check it out real quick, then I guess we could. But if it's too deep or anything, then we should probably not go much further.
Guess we're gonna go down.
You go down?
Yep.
Okay. So, are you guys going to carry your water down? Or are you just going to take what supplies you can carry and then continue on?
Considering our luck with climbing, I don't want to try to carry a 40-gallon barrel down with us.
So you're just going to leave most of your supplies up top?
I think all we're leaving is the water.
Yeah.
Just the water? Okay. So each of you have a gallon of water, which will last you a day.
Stop saying these things like we're going to...
Yeah, I'm worried about the number of days we're going to be down in this
Hang on.
cave.
I mean, you can ration the water and make it 2, but you will get a point of exhaustion.
I'm pretty sure I bought all the water flasks they had. You had that said they had like 5?
I don't remember. I know you keep tab of that stuff.
I remember him asking about it. And it was either 5 or 6 that they had.
Anyways, I didn't write it down if I did, so.
Okay. I will give you 3 flasks that can contain... They wouldn't contain a gallon of water, but they can contain probably, I would say, 20 ounces of water. So you could ration and drink that and not suffer a point of exhaustion, but that's like right on the edge.
So I'm hearing he plans on us being down there for 2 days.
Yes.
Okay. You guys, using the rope, scale back down to the very bottom of this shaft. Who's going first?
I'll bravely step up and head on in.
Now remember to use the rope.
We're already down, aren't we?
You're already down.
Oh.
You skipped the point.
I skipped it because I figured somebody would want to use the rope.
We're already down there. All right.
Yes, I will bravely walk forward.
Okay. So, taking your trident in hand, you start down the long passageway. The tunnel is very dark, very quiet, but you can hear the occasional water droplet and a slight breeze start to come through. As you continue 400, 500 feet down here, the air seems to take a drastic change. It's very cold. It's almost to the point you can see your breath with the slight wind that is coming down this passageway. Do you continue forward?
Yep.
Okay.
You guess so?
Ivan dies.
Ivan dies.
The further you go, the colder it gets. Each of you can see your breath by now. You can start to feel a chill come over you. You do see Ivan stop. And you can see that he is not looking directly in front of him, but he is looking all around. As a large chasm opens up before you. You cannot see the bottom, and a strong gust of wind is flowing through this area. A large stone-worked bridge has been broken and shattered, and you can just make out the other side.
How far across would you say?
300 feet.
Well, we checked it out. I guess we got to go back now.
Yeah, I don't think I'd cross that bridge if it was functional. That's, not looking good.
But would it... No, never mind. I don't want to go here. Let's leave.
Does it look like there's any way across at all?
You figure maybe if you had a grappling hook or something that you could throw and attach to the other side. The bridge is of worked stone, and you can see these figures that have been carved out of the stone standing on either side. They're not human sized. They are much smaller. They're some kind of ornament that was carved into the bridge. You think either with a grappling hook or a decent throw of your lasso or of a tied rope, you might be able to reach the other side.
So what I'm hearing is risky maneuver with rope over chasm.
You cannot see the bottom.
Yeah.
I've seen this before.
And I don't think we have a grappling hook.
I do.
I don't think you want to use it. But by all means. Is there anything on the other side?
The passageway does seem to continue, but you can't see any further than just the bridge.
My curiosity.
This is why we shouldn't have come down the cave out again. Our curiosity. Could we throw Ivan across the chasm?
Hold, what? How am I gonna get back?
Magic, I don't know. Grappling hook.
You motherfucker. Just throw the grappling hook.
We don't have 300 feet of rope.
DM said we could do it.
He's talking about a precarious fucking maneuver.
And?
Last time you tried a safe maneuver and you almost died. You did technically die. Okay. That bodes ill.
Okay, but I'm actually quite dexy.
And now we're dead. I will leave it up to Kovdar.
I do not think it is worth it.
Wait, Kovdar, why don't you just cast Fly on yourself?
Don't know if I can again.
Try.
And then I will be over there.
You could pick us up. You're pretty strong.
One at a time.
You want to do that?
That's fair.
I mean, if you can't classify...
If he drops us, we're fucked.
Yeah, but like I said, he's pretty strong. One at a time, it'd probably be fine.
How windy is it?
It's probably a good 30-mile-an-hour wind, and it is very cold.
Are there any big rocks in the area?
Not that you can see.
Can I make a big rock in the area?
Given enough time, you could probably chisel a large boulder out of the wall, but structurally thinking about it may not be a good idea.
Awesome, I'm gonna go break a big rock. No, I'm just kidding. So that plan of testing the wind out is... No, well, yeah, okay. That sounds really stupid to try. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we should probably just turn back. This is like 30-mile-per-hour winds.
Just lets us... Just a nice cool breeze, really. All the sweating we've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. We'll do whatever you guys want to do. It's pretty sketchy.
I think we're turning around.
Yep.
Okay, gonna turn around?
I don't think we're testing the 30-mile-per-hour wind cavern.
Okay. Alright. You guys looking around, seeing the dangers and the hazards that you could actually get into. Turn around and make your way back up the small shaft. You guys, using the rope, climb your way out and gather your supplies. You figure it's only taken you just a couple of hours to walk down there and back. The full day is before you. What do you wish to do?
Long rest. Yeah, we'll probably take off. Head out.
I want to mentally note this cave, though, for science.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Follow Paul and his infinite knowledge of where this town is.
Which none of you have yet asked me about.
I don't give a fuck. You're just geographical.
I've just been fucking like, it's this way. And they've been like, all right.
Okay.
This is the time I'm going to fail the roll, though. Survival?
Yep, I need you to make me a survival check. With advantage.
Oh, well, I don't think I'm going to need the advantage. I got the same roll twice. Survival. 18.
Okay. You step outside of the cave, and you can actually see some of the green coming back into the grass. Some of the trees themselves have started to gain color once again. You point off into the direction, nodding which way to go from the cave. You set out once again. I need everybody to roll me a d20 and a d10.
Damn it, Kyle.
Oh, jeez. What number do you want to pick?
Didn't we get like 21 last time?
I don't think so, did we?
Weren't we like 21 or 22?
I have no idea.
Well, obviously, the game wants us to pick 21.
It would lean
We'll go with the majority. 21.
Yeah.
21? So, setting off, you guys follow the ridge line, staying just halfway up this mountainside as Paul understands the direction that he's going. As you guys continue, you come to midday. I want everyone to go ahead and roll me a perception check.
We had a long rest.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
Yes, make sure you're completely rested up.
7.
Ah, yes. The mightiest of rules.
Nat 1.
Nat 1. I have
got
a
a-
passive of 15.
14.
Okay. So as you guys are following the side of this mountain, you do notice a small opening in the in the dead forest below you, and the top of a building protruding.
Do you know about that building, Paul?
Do I know about that building?
There are a lot of people that wanted to venture out and find their own riches. The mountains that are within the Dagger Coast were littered with precious gems and gold. So you figure that some of these small buildings that are around would have been a small mining town.
Probably a small mining town.
Amazing. Paul's so geographical.
Should we just keep going?
Should we just keep going?
I don't know, Paul.
Would anything... Fuck you. Damn it.
What I mean, there might be something worthwhile here.
Maybe someone needs our help. And some loot might be able to be looted.
With the size of the building, it looks like it had been a really rich town.
We can take a quick gander.
Okay.
All right.
In we go.
All right.
To the mining town of death.
You guys trek down the side of the hill, going into the thick, dead forest. The trees themselves seem to almost reach out, trying to take a bite of the life that they have just found. You guys easily make your way through the necrotic forests and into the dead and open space of a small town. A stonework well with a ramshackled roof over the top of it lays in the center. 4 buildings surround it, one being the larger that you've seen, a 3-story building. Its siding falling off and part of its roof had been caved at. I tried to burp there. Part of its roof caved in. Each building having its own characteristics of decomposition. One of them does look like an old smith's shop.
Oh no.
I have my smith's tools. But, maybe they had something cool. I'm gonna go in.
As you
Conversation Paul has to himself as he walks in.
Where's Paul
I'll just go in.
I'll
you do
follow.
see, you do see an old forge fallen apart, broken down, its bricks scattered around beside it. The once burning coal, now cold, sitting inside. An old rusted anvil sits on a piece of cut wood. As you walk up to the old wooden door, do you open it? It is closed.
How else am I gonna go in?
Okay.
Open sesame.
Do you want to sneak, or do you want to just open it?
Ooh,
Yeah, why not? I can sneak. I'm super sneaky. 5.
17.
Okay. Paul is taking the lead on this. So, Paul, you reach for the door, trying to be as quiet as you possibly can, not knowing what is on the other side. And as you open the door, it falls from its hinges and lands with a loud slap onto the ground. What the fuck, Paul?
I thought I was supposed to break the doors.
wasn't my fault.
You look around. The back part of this building has been burned away. You can see what shells were there have now been thrown about, destroyed. Many of the old smith tools being thrown around and rusted, almost to non-usability.
Except for that one.
You do see a variety of different hammers and tongs, but there doesn't seem to be anything here worth anything.
Did you really just put a smith shop here for it to be a piece of trash?
Pretty much is.
Pretty much is. I'm gonna investigate it.
Okay, go for it.
I'll help.
Does that mean I have advantage?
Yes, it does.
Nat 20.
Okay. Where is everyone at right now?
I'm right next to Paul.
Ivan?
I am behind him. Probably not in the room.
Just standing at the door?
Just shaking his head at me, getting into a fucking forge.
Okay.
Wasting my time.
You two are investigating the room. You do happen to find a bar of silver. Most of the other material has rusted away and isn't really worth its weight in carrying. Ivan, I need you to roll me a perception.
My best skill. 18. Surprising.
Yeah, actually.
Best skill.
My best skill.
Can't just say that and roll low. Come on.
Okay.
I hate subtracting dice rolls.
Ivan, as you're watching them move some of the shelves and digging through a lot of the old leather that just crumbles in their hands, you hear a cracking sound directly above you as a skeleton head, partially devoured by acid, sticks over the edge of the roof and looks down. You can see these gooey tendrils of an acidic slime crawling down towards you. I need you to roll me initiative.
Fuck him. And only him?
Yep.
19. Ivan's about to kick some ass.
His own.
Yes.
We're gonna be alerted because of the explosion.
You're like, what is Ivan doing? I hear some noise. Looks over.
Okay, Ivan, what'd you get?
19.
You, sir, are lucky.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
This creature, trying to be stealthy but failing at it, doesn't seem to quite notice that you've noticed it, and is still slowly crawling towards you as it is trying to ambush you. It is your turn. What do you do?
Fuck it. Does it look particularly strong? Do you have an image of it I could see, maybe?
Everything looks strong to you.
Shut the fuck up.
It looks immensely
It is
powerful.
several body parts.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I will use Ember Gloom's special ability.
Insta-kill.
Insta-kill. And I always forget the stuff on it, so...
One punch!
Flame Strike. And I will do it ablazed, by the way. 46.
Nice. That's all twos. Did you just roll all twos? No.
No, I didn't. In fact, I rolled 3 2s.
6.
So 12 damage, and then it has to do a saving throw, dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so you're using the flame strike?
Yeah.
Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, it's really good at those.
Fuck.
That is
It
an
is sneaky.
18 to dodge.
It probably dodged.
Okay. As you call down, you lift your trident up into the air towards the creature. You can see the sky turn dark and the clouds start to swirl as you can see this black flame erupt from the sky above and engulf the top of this building. The slime falls from the top and lands next to you.
Do we get a roll initiative now?
Roll me initiative.
Caught it. I got a 7.
Dirty 20.
I'm just there like, yeah, this is pretty good silver. This is a pretty... And then I just... Oh!
As you see light erupt.
Yes, and then I take my pack out and I put the silver in it very carefully, and then I put the pack back on.
Okay. So, Ivan, that was your turn. Slime is going to go.
It eats you.
It is going to
Okay.
make...
Try.
You're going to see 2 of these gooey tendrils erupt from its body and attack you. And apparently, my phone does not like you today. That is a 26 to hit.
Misses.
I bet. I'm going to go ahead and just roll the second attack. That's a 19 to hit.
Fuck you.
All right. So, one pseudopod comes out at you. You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
As you can feel this thing try to grasp around you, and not only try to melt some of your bark that makes up your body, but also try to dig deep and partially eat away at your own soul.
Well, it can take 2 fire damage.
Are you on fire right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Way to give it to him.
I know. I'm giving it to him.
The next pseudopod comes out. This one actually seems to have part of a rib cage in the end of it. And it comes around and attacks you, fitting that rib cage around you. You are now grappled.
I can do fire damage to that too, right?
You are engulfed by slime.
'Twas nice knowing you.
Oh shit.
Big explosion
So-
coming up.
So as this thing reaches out with this rib cage, it latches it around you, and actually pulls you into itself. Yeah, you are now engulfed. You will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the creature's turn.
With that engulf thing, did I get to hit him with more fire damage for that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 4.
Just burning him from the inside, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to speak the command word raise and light my axe on fire.
Okay.
I'm going to run up and attack him.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cut right through, right to the blade that's inside. Sorry, yeah.
That's
Ivan.
24 to hit.
Okay. Do make sure separate your damage for me.
Like the fire damage?
Yeah, separate all your damage out. Whatever damage you do, I want it all separated for me.
Way to make it easy on me, Kyle.
Hey, you're the one that hits like a freaking truck with all your multiplications and dice added.
And the second one is 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
So 10 fire damage and 13 slashing.
Okay.
And since he's engulfed in there, I'll do a second level divine smite.
Okay.
Is it undead or fiend?
Kind of looks like it's undead.
No. It is an ooze.
24 radiant. And the second one, 9 fire, 11 slashing, and I'll do another second level divine smite.
He got spell slots.
So 13 radiant.
As you take your axe, lighting it on fire, and rush towards this creature that is now engulfed Ivan, your blade dives right through this creature. It's made of ooze, and you're not getting any resistance from your axe whatsoever. It feels like you're just swinging at air, even though you were hitting the creature. You can smell the sizzle of the ooze-like substance that this creature is made of. Your fire is doing damage, but your axe is not.
What about the radiant?
Radiant's hurting it as well.
Okay.
Okay, so Kovdar, that's your turn. Kovdar, as you are hacking away at this thing, you feel something grasp your ankle. A bony hand, as a skeleton emerges from this creature. It is going to make an attack against you. It's going to make one claw. It's going to make 4 claw attacks against you. As the skeleton emerges, you can see that it is not a normal skeleton, but instead has 4 arms. That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
That is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
That's an 11 to hit.
Miss.
And that's even worse. Every one of them was getting worser and worser.
More and more worse.
More and worser.
Listen here.
Hey, English is my second language.
What's your first?
Gibberish.
Boomer.
Shut up. You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Just for that, the other 3 attacks hit.
I hate you guys. The slime is going to...
End its turn.
He's gonna spit me out.
Because you're on fire and it doesn't want you.
Yeah. I'm too spicy.
Okay, so Ivan, you are engulfed, and in the center of this, you can actually feel the hands of some other zombies and skeletons that have found their way inside of the necrotic slime are trying to dig into you, trying to feast on the now food that they've found.
This piece of shit.
But it is going to turn, and it is going to attack Kovdar with 2 pseudopods. That's a lot. 18 plus 15.
Plus
Or
15?
8 plus 15. Sorry.
Oh, well, like,
8
plus
plus 15. 8 plus 15.
It has a plus. It still sounds like it has a plus 15.
It's 8 plus 15.
Which one of those did you roll?
Wow, we're
And a
fucked.
13 to hit.
13 to hit?
13 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, maybe that'll give you a clue. I'm screwing this one up today. That's alright.
This guy.
Okay, so that one misses. First pseudopod hits. You will take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Dang.
As it smacks at you with its oozy-like tentacle. Okay, that is going to be the slime's turn. Ivan,
Can I get out of this with any check or anything like that?
you can make me a strength a strength check. It's a strength check.
Strength check. So just my strength.
Yep, it's not a saving throw, just your strength check.
19.
Why? I freaking hate you guys. Why can't you just stay in there?
Well, I don't want to stay in there.
Yeah, I'm retconning. You're taking all the damage.
Hey, fuck you.
Well, he's out now, so.
You can feel these hands of the skeletons and the zombies trying to feast on you as you're trying to move. As your movements are slowed from the inside of this ooze, you manage to just push your way through, finally shoving your way out of this ooze and stepping freely on the other side.
So with a lot of those things, it says that they take damage at the start of their turn.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, it is the start of your turn. So you will take that damage.
1. Rude. 1 damage. And you take that 1
Half
damage,
damage?
50 times.
Hold on.
Oh, whoops. You will take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ.
As you can feel the fire, the inner fire that makes up your soul is being pulled from every orifice of your body.
God damn. Does it get hit with my fire?
It is. You are in the middle of it, so yes.
Yeah.
And his fire will do.
Was that just one attack from it?
That's just the. That's just from you being inside of it. That's just a stagnant ability.
Wow, that fucked me up. It takes
Here we go.
6 fire damage.
There we go.
I've only done damage to it with fire. From it hitting me. Oh no, my first attack actually did some damage from fire.
So you had to use an action to break free. So you still have a bonus action, and you still have at least half your movement.
He uses his bonus action to action surge.
don't have action surge, you son of a
You
bitch.
stupid character.
Oh, hold on. I haven't used this ability yet.
All right.
Ah, yes, the instant kill.
You gonna like break your skull so you take less damage?
No, I just have to make it fear me.
The screech.
Oh, the screech.
Victory
No.
screech.
This is a different intimidation ability.
Oh.
At level 6 as an action. Oh, it's an action, never mind.
Well, you could still screech though, can't you?
I could probably screech, but that affects everyone. So, good luck.
Yeah, well, I'm not right next to you. What's the radius?
I would say you're at least 30 feet away right now,
I'm
Paul.
like super safe.
Oh,
You're
it's
fine.
all creatures
I have
within 10
advantage.
feet of the pumpkin must make a wisdom saving throw. 10 plus your proficiency bonus plus your crit modifier.
Yeah, Cove Dar's not that close to you.
Yeah, I'll screech.
Okay. What is the save?
13 plus 4 is 17.
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom, yep.
Okay, that is a fail.
It is now
What are you rolling for?
frightened for a minute.
I'm like right next to him.
He said you're.
Unless they're immune to being frightened,
think-
then they're deafened.
Oh. I could have swore he said Cove Dart. Is that you?
He did. But
Okay.
I think he meant you. Since
Kyle.
you're 30 feet away.
Did you mean to say that I was out of the radius or that Cove Dart was?
Both of you are out of the radius. It's
How-
only 10 feet.
Large is this character, this creature we're fighting?
It is a huge ooze.
Oh.
Yes. The key factor.
This
My turn, then.
this ooze is the same size as that dragon.
Is it my turn or is it the ooze's turn?
That is going to be. See, Ivan. Slime's turn once again.
Yeah. I'm just 30 feet away with my silver. This looks bad.
Ivan,
Get
the
force.
skeletal head that you had noticed before is going to turn once again and look directly at you. You're not going to see any fear from this creature. It is not going to turn and run from you, and it seems to be looking directly at you.
Then it's deafened.
It is immune to being frightened and deafened.
Motherfuckers.
It is going to make 2 pseudopod attacks against you.
I hope it's ready for this fucking
That
bombardment.
one's a hit.
This nuclear warfare that I'm about to commit.
Is a 17 a hit.
Yes.
Okay, so both attacks hit you.
It's just gonna engulf you again.
Whoa.
Yes. I could very much die from this.
You take 17 points of necrotic damage
From both hits?
from one hit.
It can take 5 fire damage for that one hit. Son of a bitch. Hold on to me. Calculate my health.
You take
Bring it on, bitch.
6 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my
I
god.
rolled super low on
Oh
that
my
one.
god. Oh my god.
Hold on, you're in a bad place here, though.
It takes 2 fire damage. Except it's engulfing me now.
No. That was not a grasp attack. That was 2 pseudopods. It's got
now it's
got
doing the
2
grasp attack.
different attacks. No, it's got a different target for the engulf. Paul, it is now your turn.
Yes, Paul's turn. So can I see dead bodies inside this thing?
You can. You can see 3 other skeletons seem to be clawing at the surface of this thing, trying to
So-
become free.
I'm not attacking the ooze. I'm attacking the skeletons
Okay.
inside the ooze. They need to die.
One skeleton right now is right next to Kovdar in the process of trying to claw him with all 4 of its arms.
Can I see the one that grabbed him?
That's the one that's right next to Kovdar.
Yeah, it's getting cut. I'm walking up to it and I'm attacking. I'm gonna rage. Bonus action rage. Do we have flanking right now?
I'm going to say Ivan did manage to get on the other side.
Okay.
So you step right outside the doorway. Kovdar and the skeleton are right there. The ooze is just on the other side, and Ivan is just on the other side of that.
Or would it matter for the skeleton?
You wouldn't have flanking for the skeleton.
Well, a 17 plus 10 is 20. 27 is probably going to hit.
27 is going to hit.
Okay, and then I'm just going to... Well, it could be a weak skeleton. I should roll damage first. 23 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And if it is at or below 25 health, it needs to make a saving throw.
Beating.
DC 15.
And what?
If it fails, it's destroyed. If it passes, it's frightened.
Okay, what is the save, though? Is it a wisdom?
DC, oh, sorry, yes, wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, that is 8 minus 1.
So it's destroyed.
So, you rush forward, drawing out your enchanted sword, and cut at the skeletal arm that is reaching out and trying to grab at Kovdar. You instantly cleave this arm free from the main body. As the creature steps back, you actually notice that the ash that most of these undead creatures have been turning into infects the creature, and as it steps back, it just slowly dissolves into the ash.
I have an extra attack. Is there another skeletal creature inside of it that I could attack?
There are 3 others that are trying to claw their way forward, but they are not outside of the ooze yet. So the only other creature you could attack is the ooze itself.
But if I attack at the skeleton, I would hit both.
You would hit the ooze. I will not let it hit the skeleton just yet. They're just far enough in.
I dive in.
You can do that. I will allow this.
Oh, shit. I don't want to attack the ooze. Can I hold my extra attack for the second one of the skeletons leaves? This is completely breaking how held actions works, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Alright, in that case, I will attack the ooze, I guess.
Okay.
I don't think the attack's going to do anything. It's literally pointless, because I don't get the radiant damage. Whatever. I roll it. Does a... Oh, wait, I have advantage on the ooze.
You do.
Does a nat 20 hit?
A nat 20 does hit, unfortunately.
So, it did 10 plus 9. Oh my good god. What a waste of a 20. Fuck. 10 plus 5. 19 plus 9. 28 damage.
28 slashing damage.
Magical damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, plus... No rage is in there. Never mind.
Okay. You hack away at this thing. Your blade seems to catch a little bit of resistance, but as your sword cuts through, the creature just seems to heal right behind it.
Yeah, this is crap.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Paul?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. I'm already raged and everything.
Govdar, it is your turn.
Attack it some more. Do I have flanking?
You do.
Okay. That's 25 to hit.
On the first.
9 fire damage. Yeah. I'll do a level 1 Divine Smite.
Okay.
9 Radiant. And bonus action, I'll create a 4th level spell slot just in case.
Oh, jeez. Ridiculous. Was that for the first attack?
Yes. It's 24 to hit.
Okay.
10 fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
And another level 1 Divine Smite. 4 Radiant. Those were both 10 fire damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you had 9, and then the other one was 10. So you had 19 total fire damage. And I've been forgetting, because you've been hitting it with a melee attack. This also goes to you, Paul. You both will take 2 points of necrotic damage. And Kovdar, you'll take an additional 1 point of necrotic damage. As you attack this thing, it seems to splash, and some of the ichor gets on you. Okay, Slime is gonna go. Kovdar, it's gonna hit you with a pseudopod and a grasp.
Of course it is.
That is a hit. That is a miss, unless a 10 hits. Darn it. Misses with the grasp.
That means another skeleton's out, right? Because the skeleton's out of grasping.
You will take 16 points of necrotic damage, Kovdar. You do see this rib cage come out of this creature coming towards you, but you swiftly sidestep it. But you see another skeleton pull itself free and stand beside the ooze. It's going to attack you, Paul.
It can try.
Ooh, get called out.
Oops. That is a 19 to hit.
That misses. I have a 20 AC.
You have how'd you get a 20? Oh, you got a shield, didn't you? You bastard. That is a natural 1.
Ooh.
You can use your reaction to attack back.
You bitch. Burn in hell. 22.
That is a hit.
I'm pretty sure it's dead. If the attack... Okay, sorry. 14, 16, 18... 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 9 radiant damage. And it has to make a wisdom saving throw. If it's below or at 25 health.
Nope. That is enough just with the slashing and radiant. You...
It's a big damage.
You step back as this thing tries to claw out, but as it tries to come in with another claw attack, you just shoulder bash the entire skeleton as it has to stagger back. You uppercut it with your sword, cleaving this creature in half and it disintegrating into the dust once again. Ivan, it is your turn.
So the slime and one more skeleton, isn't it? Or
2 more skeletons. And a rib cage that I wanted to attack originally.
The just so you know, ribcage is just for flavor
How dare you?
because it's a grasp attack, so it makes sense to me.
I.
Burn it. To death.
You're not the one with 1 HP.
Ask questions.
You have one?
I only have 1 HP. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Why not just dodge? Are you gonna run?
Oh, I'm gonna run.
Don't run.
I'm not gonna run far.
Yeah, but if you run, it gets... I can't get to you. I have spells.
Well, I'm gonna disengage and probably go somewhere safe. Not
Okay.
outside the building.
Okay.
Damn.
So there is a well behind you that you could easily take cover behind.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. So that's 30 feet away.
Okay.
Okay. So you still have an action and a bonus
He
action.
disengaged.
I disengage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
There is not much I can do, so I'm going to not do anything.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of your turn. Slime is going to go. Kovdar. It is going to make a pseudopod and a grasp against you once again.
Technically, I'm saving you guys from explosion.
He's saving you from himself. That is an 18 to hit.
It's
Why? Yes. Okay, so total, that's going to be a 15 to hit.
miss.
Gosh dang it. Why can't I hit you with the grasp? All right,
Very lucky.
whatever. You will take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. You should try and not take that. I highly suggest it.
And another skeleton claws its way out. It is going to make attack against you, Paul.
It can try.
Nat 20.
It misses.
Yes, he has 40 AC. Good luck trying to get through it.
That's right. 16 to hit is a miss. That's a
is a
miss. That's a miss. So only the nat 20 hits.
It's only 1 nat 20. I take half damage unless it's dealing necrotic damage for some reason. I don't
You will
think it
take
is.
4 points of slashing damage.
Is that already halved?
Oh, wait. No, it's a crit. So it's
So it
5, 6, 7, 8 points. So you'll
So
take
I
4.
take 4
You take 4
points.
damage. So no, I seen it ahead of time and I already halved it.
You were
but
prepped. You didn't realize it.
I
but you
did.
were
Yeah, I
prepped.
just didn't realize it. I'm such a moron.
Okay.
All right. So that is the monster's turn. Ivan, you are hiding behind the well. What do you wish to do?
Wait, I didn't get a turn.
Yeah, I think you skipped someone.
I should have gotten a turn.
Ivan, no, it is your turn. Sorry, that was the monster's second turn. That's my
Yeah.
fault.
Okay. I am going to attack the skeleton that just came out.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
20. Dirty 20.
That's a hit.
Do you have advantage?
I don't think so. I'm not flanking it or anything.
How am I getting flanking then?
Ivan was on the other side of the monster.
Oh.
I'll also rotate around to flank the slime. Or the ooze, sorry.
Okay.
With my movement after attacks.
Huge is 6 squares, so that would take you at least 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, I have 30 feet available. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18... 18 slashing damage and 11 radiant damage. And if it for some reason isn't just dead,
That you see the skeleton coming out, it reaching and raking you across your back. You just spin around quickly and cut this creature's midsection completely in half, once again disintegrating the skeleton.
and I will then. So my attacks with this weapon against the ooze are doing nothing.
Absolutely.
I'm not attacking the ooze.
Nothing.
I'm not using my extra attack.
Okay, so
I'm gonna rotate around so that I'm flanking the ooze for Kovdar,
okay.
and then I'm going to free action drop my rage, and bonus action healing word at second level.
Ivan. Okay.
1, 2. You get a total of 4 health.
Wow.
4 entire health, buddy.
Yeah, you're not 5 health.
I'm feeling pretty good. As good as I can get, in fact.
Apparently, God doesn't want you to be healed.
It's fine. God gave me pistols.
Okay. So that is the end of Paul's turn. Kovdar, it is now yours.
All right. Gonna attack it some more.
Good thing you got a fire axe, huh?
Man.
13 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah, I guess it's an ooze. It does have a low AC. It kind of just is tanky.
6 fire damage.
I wouldn't radiate this one.
And that's the only damage I can do to it.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna do another level 1 Divine Smite.
Okay.
He'll just create more spell slots with his spell points.
12 radiant.
Okay.
And second attack.
What sucks is that I pretty much can't do damage to this ooze.
18 to hit. 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And another Divine Smite, level 1.
Okay.
7 radiant.
Okay.
Doesn't he take damage?
Yes, you will take. You'll take a combined 13 points of necrotic. Rolled higher that time. Kovdar. With that, you cut away using your anger. Instead of slicing at it, you actually turn your axe so you're actually swinging at it with the side of it, trying to make these huge scoops of this creature, sending it flying around in each area. Your nose is assaulted with the burnt smell of acidic slime. You can eventually cut your way in towards some of the zombies and the last skeleton that is inside of this thing, just cleaving and cutting and bludgeoning these creatures in the slime as best you can, until there's nothing left. The ground around you sizzles. The bodies fall. The skeletons that were inside are shattered and thrown into the distance. You're out of combat.
Is there any of the ooze left? I would like to empty my water skin and put it inside.
What's with you just dumping out water?
If there's ooze left, I asked specifically.
There is a little bit left. You can see it starting to lose its shape.
Do I have any reason to believe it wouldn't just erode my water skin, actually, now that I think about it?
You have vials that you could dump out.
You do
I
see...
have an alchemy kit.
Vial, quickly!
I'll
Quickly!
I'll hand you a vial.
Okay. You will take...
Yep.
You'll take 3 points of necrotic damage as you reach over, scooping up what you can, and as quickly as you can, with the vial. You put a cork in the top of it. You have 5 ounces of acidic ooze. Actually, necrotic. We'll say it's necrotic slime is the name of the creature.
Necrotic ooze?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to make a weapon out of that?
So,
You sick son of a bitch.
what was I just thinking? I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
It's a 2nd level spell, and it basically, I believe, lets me cure wounds every one. 2d8 cure wounds everyone.
Okay.
It's a 10-minute cast, though.
I will.
So I guess we'll take a short rest start it while you're casting it.
Sure.
Okay. That works.
Wow, that one worked out really well. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 health to everyone. Which puts me at full.
We're doing a short rest.
Yes, you're doing a short rest. All right, you guys all rested up, ready?
If we're taking a short rest, can I study the necrotic acid at all? Like an arcana check? Or a smithing check, even?
Well, it depends. Like, what kind of information are you wanting to get from it?
What he can smith out of it.
Just it's maybe not some of its less obvious properties. Obviously, it's necrotic, but like if it's adhesive or if it's able to be combined with anything.
Go ahead and roll. We'll see.
Use maybe an ounce if I have to test. The dirty 20 for arcana.
Okay.
Any properties that could help with the smithing process, binding it into an item.
So, as you quickly run over and collect a piece of it, taking some of that acidic slime on your hand as you're trying to quickly grab it and then cork it, the residue that you find on your hand, even though it burns, you kind of play around with it just a little bit. You can definitely tell that it is a very... What's the right word?
Viscous?
No, like the pH levels are really high. There's a term.
Acidic?
Yeah, it's very acidic. It's corrosive. That's what I was wanting to say. It's very corrosive. You can actually feel it starting to eat into your skin yourself before you have to kind of pull your glove out. Or pull your hand out of your glove. It does seem to stick to the surfaces of where it lands, almost binding to the material itself so it can get a better grip and eat away at the material. As far as you can get from it, it's a pretty potent acid. Just drinks it.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
So, as you take your time playing with the ooze a little bit, moving it around inside the vial, you look around at your companions and see that Ivan is hurt. You all three sit down, bandaging the wounds that you have, except for Kovdar because he's a douche.
No, I did heal a lot.
Did you? Oh, wow. I didn't think you... I thought you were able to get some health back with your...
Just the fire.
Oh, that's true. It wasn't very much. All three of you sit down next to the well, and you can see that Paul kind of goes into a trance. You can hear him mumbling something, and you can see that the darkened sky above you, the sky that was darkened from Ivan's ability, starts to clear away. You can see these white god rays come through the cloud and surround you, as you guys can feel a warm energy around you. You can feel some of your wounds and your aches and pains subside. You guys take your short rest, feeling better, rested, and ready for the rest of the day. What do you guys wish to do?
Should we just keep going?
Do I see any other buildings in the area that might house useful items or materials?
I want you to go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage.
I rolled 17 twice. It's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. The large building of which you've seen from the hill is actually a large stone mill. It's used for breaking down a lot of the larger rocks so that they can try to get some of the more precious material. You think that there might be some treasure inside of that building.
So I'll point to that building and I'll say to the group,
That building over there has probably got anything of value.
I walk towards it.
Okay.
What if there's another thing in there?
Like there'd be two things. Don't be ridiculous.
I will also head that way.
Okay. Who's going in first?
I will go in first.
Okay. The door is partially open. The windows that are on the sides are dusted up and you can't really see through them. Do you want to stealth in or do you just want to walk in?
I will just walk in.
Okay. You just push on the door. You can hear the groan and the creak of the hinges in the wood as the door easily moves to the side. You see a large stone table that moves around in a circle as somebody pushes the rod that sticks out of the side. As you look around, you can see many of the rocks are still uncrushed. And as you pick one up and take a closer look, you can see bright yellow flecks inside.
Neat. You say flakes?
Or flakes, yeah. Gold
Flakes.
Gold flakes.
Not worth my time sorting through. Is there any that's already separated?
On the table behind you, you do see a couple of bags. Some of them ripped and decayed. Others still seem to hold their shape. As you open them up, you can see that some have just quartz and other less valuable crystals inside. But you do happen to find a very small pouch that is full of gold flakes.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. You will have 1 pound of gold.
Small pouch.
That's, yeah, well, probably only about that big.
Filling it back.
What else is in the room?
You can see a shattered and broken staircase on the one side that goes up to the second level. You can see a couple of other tables in the area with various hammers and tools and chisels, but not much else other than that.
I'm gonna throw my axe and hook up in the second level and climb up.
Okay. As you move up, you can see what used to be a waterway. Somebody would pour water down from the top of here and would help separate some of the heavier materials from the dust. I probably am totally making this backwards, but that's fine. Most of it has fallen apart and is too old to use. and you don't find much there.
I'm going to investigate the portion I need separated to see if I can find anything.
Okay. Go roll me an investigation. Because technically, I think the crusher would be on the 3rd level, because then they'd crush it, and then they would send it and the water down through filters, and that's how they'd collect it. But
I have advantage
I'm dumb.
for some reason.
No.
That one.
You're used to working with material that's already been collected and at least put into an ingot. It's really hard to tell what is in here.
I take out my trusty magnet.
Roll percentile.
What? Good percentile or bad percentile? Am I in trouble? 12.
You remember having a magnet at some time, and as you go to reach for it, you realize that you left it in your wagon.
Fuck. Flip the table. Let's die.
Paul, you look very confused and frustrated.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
You guys step outside of the building. The sun is on its decline. What do you wish to do?
Travel until we can't, and then we can't.
Keep on going.
Okay. I would like another survival check from you.
Good God.
You have advantage on it.
Do I? Oh, yay. Thank God. 18.
Yeah, you have traveled this area going from town to town, so you have advantage on the survival
Thank
checks.
goodness.
You look back towards the mountain, and you can see a small trail that leads out of this small town and in the direction that you want to go. Do you want to follow the road, or do you want to go back towards the mountain?
To the road or the mountain?
I feel like we will meet something terrible either way.
Have the mountains been keeping us fairly well protected?
You're still pretty close to the mountain. The only advantage that the mountain would give you is that it has less vegetation. You could see something coming towards you, where the forest, it's a little harder. But you're also more concealed in the forest.
But I'm not very stealthy. I'm going to say mountain, and maybe we find another shrine or something, because the last one was on a mountain.
Okay.
Towards the mountain.
Okay. So, you guys set off following Paul once again. Following the base of the mountain, just staying on the edge of the forest, while trying to keep an eye out for... You're trying to keep an eye open for a spot where you could make camp. I need all of you to roll me perception.
6.
11.
21.
As you guys continue along with Ivan pulling the sled behind, trying to build up the small muscles that he has. But not working well because he is strong enough to pull this cart. You do manage to come into an old shack built into the side of the mountain. What do you guys wish to do? The sun is starting to go down. The skyline is starting to go red with its multicolored.
Shall we sleep in the shack?
Sounds good to me.
With Kovdar's magical hut, of course.
Yes, Leopold's tiny whatever.
Kovdar's tiny hut.
I'm pretty sure the original spell is called like Leomans or Leopold's or Leod.
Well, I don't know
I
the
don't know.
original spell, so it doesn't matter what it's called.
I'm just whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, I'll try to cast it.
Okay. Are you wanting to cast it outside of the shack? Or
In
do
the-
you
in
want
the shack.
In the shack? The front door is closed of the shack.
Well, I'll open it
Okay. How do you want to open it?
carefully.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check if you want to be stealthy.
Can I help him be stealthy?
14.
You reach down, grabbing the handle of the door, and just gently twist it and push in. But you don't push it past the door frame itself. Instead, you kind of pick up on the door, testing to see if it can hold its own weight. The door doesn't seem to budge. As you push the door open, it swings open without a sound. You look in to find a table fitted with 3 different chairs of... Crap, why can't I ever say the right word?
Varying?
Varying construction of different types of wood. You can see a fireplace over on the far side. This building is intact. There's nothing in here.
All right.
Shut the door, lock it. Do the hut.
Yep. Well, I'll go inside and I'll try to cast the hut.
Okay.
Wait, you already rolled once for that.
I did. If you want me to roll again or use the one I did before.
Use the one you did before.
That was a pass.
Okay. Kovdar, you step inside, the dust still filling the air of the inside. You can see the windows are turning red with the sunset. You sit down in the middle of the room, waiting for everyone to fully investigate the building before you start your incantation. Pulling again the images of wanting to be in a safe place. This building helping calm you in the first place. You focus on your energies, and once again the shimmer of a dome forms around you.
How many times do you have to succeed to be able to do it whenever?
I was just thinking 3, but
So
if
one more
Kyle
time?
wants more,
I would say 3 is enough. I would like all 3 of you to roll me a d20 and a d10.
God damn it. It's a curse.
16.
20.
9.
Okay. Which number do you want to choose?
9's the most different, but I feel like nothing has ever happened on the 20 numbers.
I assume the 21 was for that slime thing that we fought.
We'll never know.
I'm out of it. You guys pick whatever
So
number.
we take one.
9.
Yeah, we'll go with 9.
You go with 9? Okay.
The Tarask.
The undead Tarask.
That is also a regular Tarask.
That is also a vampire lich.
It's also a Drake Lich.
Which is also a god.
So, you guys settle down into the dome, each finding your comfortable spot and falling asleep. You awaken, the sun once again peering through the windows. Nothing is on the outside of your dome this time. Everything is quiet. Only the dust particles in the air are the only thing that moves beside you.
It's too quiet.
Why is the dust moving if we only just woke up?
Yeah.
I scan the room. They're hiding.
You guys wake up, ready for the day, fully rested. Make sure you take your rations and your water.
Are you...
I forgot to remind you.
I have to mark my own rations. But you're marking the total of our water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to do inside of here before you take off on your journey once again?
This should be the final day of journey, right?
This is your 4th day, so you've got 1 more.
Nope. We're ready to go.
Okay. You guys gather your supplies, strap on your packs, and open the door to find 10 dead bodies around it. And that is where we'll end for tonight. The TastyDoom podcast is an unofficial fan content permitted under the fan content policy, not approved or endorsed by Wizards. Portion of the material used is property of Wizards of the Coast, LLC. Music is by Epidemic Sound. If you have questions, concerns, advice, or ideas that you'd like to tell us about, then feel free to email us at tastydoom.podcast@outlook.com. If you've liked our content, then feel free to join us on Twitter at tasty_doom. And remember to stay tasty.